Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on division by repeated subtraction. Concrete materials are useful when it comes to gaining an understanding of the operation known as division. We can use these concrete materials and apply repeated subtraction to them in order to start to understand what is involved with the process of division. Mr. Jones has 18 pens on his desk. He needs to create a number of groups from these pens. How many groups can he create if there are 6 pens in each group? So the solution. So what we're going to do, we are going to take away 6 pens at a time. So let's cross off 6 pens at a time. So we have just crossed off those 6 pens there. Okay? So let's pretend now we have our first set of 6 pens. Now we subtract or cross off another set of 6. Here we go. We've just subtracted or crossed off another set of 6. Here they are. And then we cross off another set of 6. There we go. So the grouping process we have seen shows how to arrive at 6 pens in each group. We start by grouping 6 pens at a time until no pens are left. So see here, we took 6 at a time, we just took them away, and we kept doing that, and we kept doing that, and there are no pens left. So the number of groups is 3. Example 2. Arrange 14 lollies into piles of 7. How many piles are there? So we need piles of 7. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just take those away. Okay? So there's one pile of 7 that we took away. Let's have a look how many's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all we do then is take away those 7. And here, look. There are 2 piles. Okay? One pile of 7 and another pile of 7. Base 10 materials can be useful when we are working with groups. Example 1. Betty had 42 sweets on a table. She wanted to arrange them into groups where each group had 14 sweets in it. How many groups can be formed? Are there any sweets left over? Solution. Let the following base 10 materials represent the 42 sweets. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. To make a group of 14, we need a block of 10 and 4 ones. Let us do some trading by giving away one block of 10 for 10 ones. We now have the following base 10 blocks representing the 42 sweets. So the base 10 blocks have been reduced to those 3, and the one we had, the extra one we had, has made up 10 of these. Okay? So you remember here we had 2, and then we traded one of these to get 10 singles, so we really should have 12 singles here. 3, 6, 9, 12, and we have. We now construct the groups of 14 as follows. We use one of those 10s, which is this one, and 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here they are. Then we use this group of 10, which is this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Here they are here. And then the last group of 10, which is this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is here. So have a look how many we have in each group. 10 plus 4 is 14, and that's the case for every group. We end up with 3 groups and no sweets left over. So each group has 14 sweets, nothing is left over. Example 2. Parents donated 108 books which were to be sold at the school fete to raise money for educational resources. The fete organiser decided to package the books into bundles of 12 so that they would be easier to transport. How many bundles would be formed by using this packaging method? Would there be any books left over? Solution. Let the following base 10 materials represent the 108 books. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, plus 8. To make a group of 12, we need a block of 10 and 2 ones. Let us do some trading by giving away one block of 10 for 10 ones. We now have the following base 10 blocks representing the 108 books. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's 90 there. Plus 18. Okay, so there are 18 ones. So 90 plus 18, okay, that gives us our 108. So we still have the same. We now have groups of 12 as follows. We have a 10 and 2 ones. And that occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. That occurs 9 times because here are our 90 and here are our 18, and that makes 108. So what do we have? We've got 9 groups. See that? 9 groups. That's the same as 9 bundles, because the question was how many bundles would be formed by using this packaging method. So we have 9 groups or bundles, nothing left over. So there's a good example of how we can use base 10 materials to help us.